evening and welcome to the Love and Laugh Joycast. My name's John Peters here with my fellow comedians, Cha and Ed the Med is Abdomen. Oh, there he is. Hi, Ed. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Yes.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Awesome.
Good.
I'll slurp in my life for juice.
You know, like at the end of the shows go on about this program, Live with Naz. I'm going to open it up with that. Give an example of what goes on in that show, and you can do the band or whatever.
You got it.
And if you're here tonight hearing it, you can always come on to this tonight, 11:30 Eastern time, and get a little ahead of it because you'll know.
11:30 Eastern, I will be sawing logs.
Yeah.
Maybe when I retire from my day job, I'll have more time for that.
Okay. Anyway, here we go. These are just examples, but people are supposed to come up with their own. Worst name or slogan for a cough allergy med. We're nothing to sneeze about. Nyquil and Robitussin.
No.
Mm-hmm. So that's one of those. And let's see.
My competition for wordplays is on the rise.
Like I said, whoever's watching can get ahead of this by tonight. Worst name for a hair product. Number 1, Shed and Shoulders. Number 2, Lice and Easy. And number 3, Herbal Messes.
Nice. Very good. Very good.
That's what we do, and we make it up, and everybody's funny. Nobody gets a trophy, though. You're not politically correct.
Okay.
In fact, if you're no good, go get out of here. No.
If you're no good, you come to the Love and Laugh Joycast. They send us to the minor leagues down here.
Oh.
Well, we're having fun, and we're doing it for Jesus, filled with the joy of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
This morning, I was driving, and my grandson wasn't feeling well. He's got a cough, and it was raining and cold here. And you know what I started to do, Cha and Ed? I started to smile as I'm driving to school with my grandson. He's feeling lousy day. I smiled just for no reason at all. And you know what happened?
You got the colic.
I ran into the car in front. No, I got very happy. And I started to thank God for the things that I could think of.
Yes, that helps.
Sometimes
So what are we doing here?
Yeah.
We're supposed to be grateful for this?
Even this, in all things, even the Love and Laugh Joycast.
What, 1/3 of it?
We're thankful. Oh, wait a minute. We got to switch. I started Ed on top. We'll move it around. So everybody gives, their opportunity.
Remember the show Hollywood Squares? We'll do it that way.
Yeah,
I don't have stars, but you can see them come on over.
Hey!
I like that.
We're finally equal.
Yeah.
But as usual, Cha has to be in the center.
Yeah, well, an arrow on my head.
She's the Cha sandwich.
That's right. That's right. Keep you guys from fighting like children.
She's the sweet, creamy center, and we're the ham on the outside.
I thought it was the other way around. John kept you from chopping me to death with the jaw.
Oh yeah, is it safe to put her next to you, Ed?
Yeah, it's safe for me.
Yeah, well, we better move there, Ed. I just saved your life, Ed.
Yes, just like you did at Ruby Tuesdays during Woodstock.
Oh, now it's Ruby Wednesday, Ruby Thursday, Ruby nothing. I mean, rubles.
If Pennsylvania ever were to get wind of that story, they might not let us up there.
Listen, when you guys come to the conference, which is August 13th this year, one-day comedy conference at Freedom Path Church, downtown Akron, there is an awesome Italian restaurant called Nonna Rosa's.
Ooh!
Oh, my best French fries I've ever had in my life.
French fries in an Italian restaurant.
I had French fries and a cheeseburger because I can't eat pasta. I wish I could, but delicioso.
French fries and Italian restaurant, right?
Nice.
Buongiorno.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it's a beautiful, beautiful area. So I'm looking forward to you guys coming.
Yes.
And I have a special treat for you if this works out. I actually, and you guys are going to be the first to see the completed one. I have a promotional video for the conference coming up August 13th. Would you like to see it?
Okay.
All right, here we go. It's not long. That's not it.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Good
is.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chuck Duck. On the streets, asking the difficult question. Let's ask this guy walking down the street. He looks like a funny guy. What is funny?
Hey, what's up, Chuck? Now that's funny.
That's not even remotely funny.
Yes.
Our commercial.
Yeah, speaking of remotes, I want to throw one at you. What is that?
That was my first real attempt to merge live video with animation, Disney-esque, to promote the coming conference. So, and I did that on my trusty new iPad.
Ah,
Oh, look, that's kind of fun. You can see right through it.
it's transparent.
Yeah. So I'm having a lot of fun doing animations. So, yeah, that's what I do.
All right, you're done.
I'm retired. I don't have to do nothing.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be retired and working
Wait a
more.
minute. You're not going to do what Johnny Roberts did. He retired. He had the record for retirements.
Yeah.
He retired
really?
about 100 times.
Yeah.
But he kept
I like
coming.
the other way.
You like the other way? All right.
You know, while we're at it, why don't we move the furniture? A little bit to the left, a little bit to the right.
Yes.
Now,
John and I are
lift
in
up
the
that piano,
same.
yeah, lift up that piano and get under the little dust there.
Hmm.
It's a story.
Yeah. Okay, now Ed, what? I'm going to put it this way. Oh, forget about it. How you doing,
Oh,
John?
come on! Don't keep me in suspense.
No. I'm just going to ask you how your week was, but it'll take you all week to tell us.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
Give us the highs and the lows of your weekend. What's the high point?
Wow. Sometimes you can get your highs and lows almost even simultaneously.
Wow.
I know this may sound strange, but you hear mountaintops and valleys, and sometimes it's like I get 1 foot up, 1 foot down.
And 1 foot in the mouth. That makes 3 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I've never heard that before, Ed. That does sound strange. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What about you, Cha? Your highs and lows this week?
It's windy. Windy.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I bought 2 umbrellas. They
Wow.
both flew away. Oh,
Wow.
you know what? I kid you not. As I was trying to capture it, it's on the stand and getting it out. The wind blew. It felt like Mary Poppins, but I was going to be really popped in the head. And it was taking me away.
Mhm.
The umbrella was open and it
Serious.
was down on the slant. And there would have gone shop.
Was it Mary Choppins?
Yeah, Mary Poppins. Yeah. I mean, that was weird. But other than that, it's been windy.
Okay. Good. What's the temperature been? Cold? or what?
Yesterday was like a high 70s, and today
Oh.
was in the 60s. Yeah,
Wow.
but wind again.
We're having 30s and 40s here and
Mhm.
rain. Yeah. April showers.
Yeah. Oh, my
Warm
God.
down here. Supposed to cool off this weekend, thankfully.
We didn't ask you. See, people from Florida get a brag. When I was in California, I didn't brag. I didn't.
I beg that's to differ on that one.
Uh-oh.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
I have memories of when you were in California.
Yeah.
When we first
I'm
became
sure a lot of
Facebook,
people.
when we first became Facebook friends.
Right. But that's
I
not.
like California. I would have lived there except for the earthquake scared my wife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in the first one. I was in Northridge, and then other after that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's interesting because as I went to a shopping mall, I guess they're like on suspenders type of thing,
Uh-huh.
and you could feel it shake. I never knew it could shake before after an earthquake. Also, an elevator. Were you waiting for the elevator? Now I can feel that shaking of the elevator.
Oh, that's scary. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, not knowing. I mean, you're alert now. So.
Yeah. Wow, that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until 2013 that I experienced an earthquake.
Really? Where?
What the first Skype session I had with Shaw, I felt the
Here it
earthquake.
goes again. Oh gosh. Yeah, I let you off easy. I let you off easy.
I mean, kaboom! Boom. I said, what?
Didn't we say this was a dual thing? I mean, isn't number 3 a trio?
Yeah.
We are a trio. So what song are we going to perform? We'll do karaoke.
Yeah.
The hills are alive. Oh.
Speaking of music, I thought this would be, if you have anybody else with some musical talent, like instruments, etc., this would be a good chance for me to share some of my parodies, or at least one of them. I would have parodied a couple of years ago to the tune of Yesterday. Let's take about one. I'll give you a rumba if you want to hear it.
Please do. Yes, we want to hear it, Ed.
Okay, give me just one. I guess enough time has passed since the so-called tragedy, but it's yesterday. COVID-19 seems so far away. Now it looks like that it's here to stay. How I longed for yesterday. Suddenly, many places I know now are closed. Just how long this will last, who really knows? How I long for yesterday. They shut down the gyms, churches, and hairstylists too. Why they had to close depends on your point of view. Yesterday, it was so much fun to go downtown. Now it seems so many hunker down. How I longed for yesterday.
That was excellent.
Wonderful.
Very well written, Ed. Seriously, very well written.
Yes.
I can really see you doing it like Vincent Price.
If we can get some music or somebody to play the guitar or
music,
whatever.
and you doing your best impersonation of Vincent Price, singing that, in a very morose.
or the one 9 years ago that Charmy worked on together. That was a good. Remember the old song, the theme song, "The Green Acres." We got a green money. That was a good.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was where I shared it with you, and I'm glad I did because you gave life to it for real.
Yeah.
You're the one who came up with the tune "Green Money." That was funny.
I don't remember because I don't have any. I'm in La La Land.
Yeah, that was really a well written. Brought me right down to depression. Thank you. Welcome to the depression and sadness Give Up Life cast.
I'm breaking out on hives.
What is the disease of the day? I'm teasing you.
Yeah.
That really was very well written.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
I've actually written. I've written several. One I'm not even going to share tonight, but remember the song that "This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius," and one is "This is the dawning of the age of offensiveness."
There you go.
Yeah.
And Cobra, stay 6 feet away, put your mask on. Seriously, 2 years ago, I was outside in the 95-degree heat and I sneezed. And one of my neighbors was 20 feet away and she screamed at me, "Mask!"
Are you serious?
Yeah. But you know what? About 6 feet.
You're going to wreck your immune system just by having a panic attack.
Yeah. Well, the thing about 6 feet, I mean, I have problems with just my 2. I can't do 6 feet.
Good one.
I can't.
Oh, the pain of that. Thank you, Chop.
Yeah. Now watch this. If masks were a good idea, what are we doing in addition to 6 feet apart? And if 6 feet apart is a doable thing, what are we doing wearing masks? Next. You're frozen. Well,
I'm just befuddled.
I see. I remember when this first thing started happening. I had my mask on. I had to wait outside the doctor's office or whatever, dentist's office, and it took a while.
Mhm.
I told him, "Hurry up! Because I'm going to get a tan line." I think it was the first to get a tan line.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. For instance, I go out to eat with my friend David, and they have the plastic forks and spoons in individual wrapped plastic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you
Yeah.
go in, you reach in, and you
Right.
pull out 5, and you replace 3, and so your filthy fingers have been on the outside plastic of 3 other spoons. That those germs, when the person it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, and then they had open like those scan as you go. You can scan.
Mhm.
Those are filthy. I mean, they should have abolished those things. The people going.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
What about, ordering by kiosk? Think of all that. What are they going to do? Wipe down? Are they going to desensitize the kiosk machine every time you touch something?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously?
It's a little touchy if I ask me, but yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what bothers me, and I think I've shared this before.
Mhm.
And please don't take this the wrong way. But when I do those automatic checkouts and there's a woman's voice telling me what to do, it triggers me. I've had that my whole life. I'm married 46 years, and here's another woman I don't even know telling me what to do. Please put your item on. Please slide in your. Thank you for leave me alone, woman. I can figure this out.
I guess you don't have a GPS either.
I do have a GPS. You're right, and it is a woman. You're right.
That's the only time I
That
listen to
doesn't
looking
bother
for
me.
directions.
Yeah.
GPS, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. I think I'd rather have a woman's voice for GPS than another man. Now, I'll tell you, here's a quirk that I dislike. When I go out to dinner alone and a waiter comes up, "Oh, my name's Drew. I'll be taking care of you." And I tell him, "Just take my order. You don't need to take care of me."
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Ed.
Well, the whole thing.
I don't know why it bothers me, but it does when a waiter says that to me.
Yeah, well,
Ed.
what gets me is that you'll be out for dinner and maybe a friend of yours sitting there with you. They can stand it that long, and they will say, "Well, let me try the veal." I mean, what's that mean? Try? You're gonna get a little piece and try it out, or are you gonna what? If you're done with it, no, I don't want that. I try the veal. I want to do,
That's a good point. Get a sample.
yeah.
Let's be revealing here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have this in our local Gus's, which, by the way, when you come to the comedy conference, you can check out our local Gus restaurant in Ephrata, Pennsylvania. But anyway, we have this one cocky young male waiter,
I love those.
well built, nice
Uh-huh.
haircut, a few nicely placed tats, right?
Uh-huh.
Can I take your order? No pad, no pencil.
I love that. How
He
do you do
says,
it?
"Oh, I remember." You know what, though, Cha? He does not. He always screws up one or two things.
Well, give him a pad and paper.
I know.
Hand him the napkin.
The
Here.
women that have been there for years and years, they know you got to write this stuff down.
Yeah, no, there are white people who can do that. They
know.
really can. And you know what? Could you imagine like working for McDonald's or one of those? You're dealing with those screens. You can't hear them, the muffled. And then someone goes, "Well, I'd like to have a number one." No, number two. No. Give me a number one with a small diet soda, or no, forget the French fries. No, put extra pickles on the French fries. I mean, when people change their minds like that, and you're not getting the visual on it, and then it's all muffled to begin with, and they pretty much get it right.
Yeah.
You would have liked what John Panette, the late John Panette now, but get out of the line. The people who get in line, they can't make up their mind. You were standing in line for 10 minutes. What were you doing?
Bored. John's bored.
I knew what I wanted when I got out of the car.
Yeah.
I mean, what, there's 10 people behind you. What if there's 10 people in the drive? Like, well, I can't make up my mind how much trans fat is in the fries. Wah, 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 wah. And they all go.
Do you ever suffer from drive-through mind blank when it comes time to order? Like you know what you're going to get.
I don't.
And then
I
you
usually
just have the order and
avoid
go.
drive-thrus. I prefer to go inside whenever I can.
Oh, I like, yeah, I like that.
I do not like to talk to the side. I can never get used to wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, I don't like going inside those restaurants. I just don't. I like
Oh,
doing
my
hit and run. That's it. You
I
know?
mean, think about all the gasoline that gets consumed in the drive-throughs. That would be a good, perfect place to open up a brake repair shop.
Well, there you go.
I mean,
Right?
screech. And
We
then
need
you
a brain repair shop.
screech. Now you get out the money to pay screech drive-through. That's a lot of gas that gets burned up.
Uh-huh.
A lot of wear and tear on brakes, and we think that's economical.
I don't use my brakes when I go do a drive-through. That's why it's called a drive-through.
Oh, good one.
And I think you might be overreacting.
It might be.
It's just a drive-through. It's 2 minutes. Grab a burger and run. Hey, it's not going to destroy the ozone.
Oh, jeez.
I actually have a car now, Ed. It's a Chevy Cruze that
I know, John. I saw it.
I know, but when I hit the brake, it shuts the engine off.
Mm-hmm.
Like at stoplights, when I hit the brake, the engine stops.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then when I go hit the gas, it starts the engine. So it actually does save gas. That's what I'm saying, Ed. So there is both.
Well, one can argue, though, it takes a lot more gas to rev it up again, as opposed to leaving it idle.
I would. I don't particularly care for it, but it's working fine. I've gotten used to it, but it makes me nervous whenever a car is not running. You know what I mean? I'm in the middle of traffic, and the car's not running. That's
it's
scary.
It's not. It's not. It's not scary for me because people prefer my car not running.
Oh.
You know, it's interesting. I go into my garage, right? I get the car in there. And then the next morning, like I was saying to you guys, the garage shrunk. I don't get it. I have a very difficult time getting it out. So I don't know. Now I get to get it back in, it's just as bad. So I thought about getting like a tennis ball and everything else. Right? You're concerned.
Oh, I'm
So-
sorry.
Well, where would I put this tennis ball?
I'm thinking, Cha.
Yeah. Well, in my case, it would have to be a bowling ball. I mean, hello. So where do you put this tennis? Okay, you can put it up on the ceiling, right?
Yeah, and then I guess you drive until your windshield touches the. It's a good idea, I think. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
But that's
I
if you're
have
going straight.
I have a camera on my back now. You guys have a backup camera?
Yes.
Oh, it is so cool. I
It
love
is.
it.
Oh, I do too.
I don't know how I ever lived without it.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All selfies you can do with those cameras, right? Oh my gosh. When I got my Nissan, it wasn't like 2 weeks later. You know, the camera we're talking about? This freaked me out. There was actually a spider on the camera. You know how freaky and
Serious?
afraid that looked? Oh my. I looked up the back up. Ah! It's like, and it's just magnified, right? And it's like, and it thinks it crawled away.
Oh my God.
So that was left. That was pretty much left of my other date. But yeah, it was weird.
By the way, we want to say hi to Hannah. I saw her in the background.
Yes.
Hi, Hannah, if you can hear us.
Hi, Hannah.
I keep telling her I want her to be in the show sometime.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. When she's ready, there's no hurry. Yeah.
Once she gets ready, there'll be no stopping her.
That's it. There you go. There you go.
But still, I remember during our courtship, the 4th special word she said to me, "You make me laugh."
Oh, I thought it was take me to McDonald's. No.
All right, get out of here. Here. I can't out of here. Yeah.
You are annoying me. No.
I mean, having twin nieces and 2 daughters, and now 3 grandchildren. So yeah, McDonald's is, I might as well buy stock in that company.
Well, you're a blessed man, Ed. Family is so important. Kids are wonderful. This morning, I take my grandson Freddie to school. So we have to wait a couple minutes before we leave. And he sat on the couch showing me his new Star Wars model. And then he just kind of leaned on me, You know how a kid leans on you just
For money. Oh yeah, for money for the kids.
And then he rifled through my wallet. It was so. No, it really was a precious man. And he's getting older. It's not going to happen much longer, but it's such a precious thing to have children. You know, that's how God looks at us guys.
You know, with the kids. You know, when we make bridges and those things because we need those. We can't fly over, and God must be looking at it and thinking, it's like a 2-year-old with this picture, this finger paint. Yeah. And comes home, Mommy, Daddy, look. Oh, it's so wonderful. Put it up on the refrigerator. I think it's how God looks at, oh my gosh, you need a bridge to cross. Oh, thank you.
That's a good analogy. Yeah. Look what I made, Daddy.
Yeah, look what I made, Daddy. I made a bridge. Oh, look at the plane. This thing, now it can go up in the air. Yeah. And he's looking
I think I still do that. I was telling Charlie, I think we still look for approval from people. Even as adults, I mean, look what we're doing. We're trying to do comedy, trying to get people to applaud and laugh. If that's not a seeking of self-affirmation.
Well, there's enough. Well, using our relationship to us and God is the reverse. I remember having twin nieces, and I call them my gentle breakers, not knowing that I have daughters of my own. But now here, I know this is a very disturbing comparison, but I remember even when they're little burgers, sure, I'm self-sufficient, but I sort of, in a sense, okay, I say this carefully, I inhabited their praises. I look for the day when they would look forward to me visiting. It's like, Uncle Dad's going to come. Yeah. And guess what? That day did come. I was out at sea for 6 months, and I was having breakfast, and what my sister later told me, that one of my nieces woke up looking for me. Where's Uncle Dad?
Wow.
So we brought him into bed, and they both, the minute they saw me, it was a joyous reunion. They both barreled right toward me.
Wow.
That day has finally come.
Sweet.
And then I had daughters of mine, I was with Michelle the day she was born, and I, even before she could talk, I'd come up from work, she got, come to me.
Well, it's like my wife, she was with my kids the day they were born too. It's just a sweet thing.
Yeah, well, I was there when I gave birth, so.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, and the Labor Day comes every year, not a card. 4 kids, 1 of each, no.
There you go.
There you go. They leave the house, right? But
that's for the 1 of each joke. Okay.
Yeah. But by the time they leave the house, there goes your brain. I mean, wow, they're gone. Kind of. Yeah, we got some time to ourselves, and everything else, and then you kind of think, wait a minute, where am I? Who am I? What was that all about? Yeah.
And then you miss them. I mean, they come to wreck the house. They take your money, take your food.
Oh, every time.
You miss them. Miss them.
Yep. The way I aim at rifle, absolutely, I miss them.
All right, listen, we got to wind this up. Comedy with Naz, right? Tonight at what time?
11:30 Eastern Standard Time or Savings Time, what have you. Okay. And come on over, type in your name, first name and state, and you can participate in any way, answer the questions, or just watch us all make fun.
Good for you. And then Ed, you have YouTube channel, Ed the Med 1, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. And as we're closing, I do want to promote this. The free Christian Comedy Conference, Freedom Path, right. Saturday, August 13th, with comedians Gordon Douglas, Cornbread the Comic, Al Smith, and yours truly as the MC. It's a full-day comedy conference. We already have 4 people registered. Cha registered tonight. You better show up, Cha. We'll come. And
you're not letting me back into Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Clean will the comedy conference contain the 3 of us? Just like when I went to CC in 2012 and Johnny Roberts and me and others went to Steak and Shake. I mean, Steak and Shake shook that night.
Amen.
I know that.
So, All right, you guys. I didn't see Chip tonight. We missed him. Chip, maybe next time you'll add your chats. You guys have a great week and keep laughing with the joy of the Lord. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks so much.